After that recorded, you heard it already. What's up, YouTube? So, it's boy again on his long ass car ride, going to the gym. Boy's gonna drink out of Dr. Pepper right now before we go to the gym.
And why is there two Dr. Peppers? One is mine, one is yours.
He's drinking both of them.
Bullshit.
Anyways, I got a little rant about someone on the Texans in particular.
It's rant time. Clowney, we coming for you.
Well, he is.
Hell yeah, we coming for you, Clowney.
He is. But my issue with this is, like, I understand players, stuff like that, need to look out for themselves and make sure they get the most out of it because they're risking their health and everything. But dude, if you haven't shown the stats, or if you haven't like been healthy,
come on, man.
But almost got a car wreck and his killed us off. But has Clowney ever been healthy the whole year?
No, he hasn't. I haven't seen Clowney play a full 16 season.
He had to play a full 16 season. He missed his first 2 years, his rookie and the sophomore year.
He tore his ACL walking onto the field.
Nah, I think he stepped on the pothole in the field, I think.
Yeah, we did have a really fucked up field
Yeah.
at that time.
Yeah, it was that.
That's why he missed his rookie year. He didn't miss his entire second year. He only missed, I think, like 8 or 9 games.
Only 8, that's like half the season. But simple amount of fact it is, that's the thing that's been plaguing Texans for, I don't know, like 5 or 6 years, fucking injuries.
The entire career of the Texans.
Yeah, there's injuries, and more fucking injuries. And like I said before, I understand he needs to look out for himself, make sure he gets paid, you know, whatever. You know, he gets money, so he'll be good after he gets out of the NFL. But dude,
don't go demanding a max contract.
Yeah, don't go demanding like you're JJ Watt delivering like 20 sacks and everything, like fighting through torn rotator cuffs and torn muscles and all the other shit.
He played with a broken hand, JJ Watt.
Literally played with. What was he out last year for some 1 game injury? Yeah.
He broke his hand.
Well, no, I'm talking about Clowney.
Oh, Clowney. I don't know. I think like his ankle hurt or something.
I think like he has sprained ankle. Like, come on, bro. Like, you had 9 sacks last season. Most of the time, you're blitzing. Don't get me wrong. You're a good rusher. You produced 9 sacks, though.
Oh, he's a great pass rusher.
Yeah, but other than that, what?
But why? You can't stay healthy and you want to go off and, I'm going to hold out. I don't want to play until I get the money I deserve. First off, for any player to be that way, if you are not the best at your position and you're going to act like that, dude, you're a little bitch and you need to go find another team to play for.
By the way, I didn't say that Clowney. That was William Trimmer.
Yeah, that was me. I'll say it. And that's not just for Clowney. That's for everybody in the NFL. Melvin Gordon, your ass too. You're on a good team with the Chargers. Y'all can do a lot this year. But nah, you want to be a little girl and act like you can't live off of millions of dollars. You want more millions and more millions. And the whole, oh my God, it's just a sprained ankle comment. Before y'all, well, it's a sprained ankle. Have you ever had a sprained ankle? Yes. Me and BJ both played sports growing up. We have both had sprained ankles. I've had a concussion.
Whoa. He was a fucking water boy first off.
Oh,
he had a sprained finger in front of water up to that much.
I played basketball.
In the neighborhood?
I played on the team.
In the church team?
I was going to play elite too.
Anyways, we're getting into as simple as this. This is getting to the point where this is being some crybaby back bullshit, man. I'm honest with you. Getting paid millions upon millions of dollars to play a sport that you played for free, basically, like your whole life. It's a fucking dream come true for most of them. And as a health hazard, yes, but you signed up for it. You should have known when you went into that, what was going to happen and whatever.
Yeah.
Simple as that. If you don't deliver the plays, you don't come and help the team out, whatever, then you shouldn't be expecting your team to be paying you that type of money like you're on some J.J. Watt type shit.
Now, who I would give a $100 million contract to? Hopkins.
Oh, yeah, Hopkins deserves it.
He is the best wide receiver in the NFL.
Yeah.
Dude, we should make a video doing the Hopkins-Watson challenge.
Why? I'll get to it later. Anyways, that's the reason why the Texans team, the Texans have not been able to do anything major. The Texans owners and Texas coaches are so desperate to be like the Patriots so damn much by signing all these players, hiring all these coaches, and trying to copy what they do at practice and stuff. But the thing is, though, Patriots players sacrifice the most, though. Tom Brady is not the highest paid quarterback, even though he is possibly the greatest QB of all time. And he's getting paid what? $50 million? 40?
He takes pay cuts and restructures his contract every other season so that they could bring in other free agents.
Yeah, he wants fucking rings.
And he's got 6 of them.
That's a fucking GOAT mentality right there.
No, he is the fucking GOAT. I hate the Patriots. I'm not a Tom Brady fan, but I gotta say, he is the motherfucking GOAT. He's not the smartest quarterback. I always say that's Peyton Manning. He's the smartest quarterback to have ever touched the ball, but Tom Brady is the fucking GOAT. He can take any crew of receivers and go to the Super Bowl. The only time they lost in the Super Bowl with a big name receiver, they had Randy Moss, and he was just focused so much on Randy Moss, they lost.
I didn't know Randy Moss was out of his prime though during that time.
And he still caught 20 touchdowns.
Yeah.
They set a record for touchdowns between quarterback and receiver at like 20 or 21.
Yeah, it's simple matter of fact is Tom Brady made sacrifices of his team, do this and that. Texans players,
you never see any of that.
Yeah, like even at times when J.J. Watt was hurt and all that, you know, I always loved the guy. I ain't gonna lie to you, I always wanted to meet the guy one day. You know, he's a really good role model and he helps you so much. But all those times he was injured, I said to myself, he should have took a pay cut. Just because all the times he was hurt. Well, just so that they could sign another DM so he wanted to play as much.
But even if he is hurt, if he's on the field, he's driving at 100%.
Yeah.
J.J. Watt said it, if you're not going to play the game to be the best, why are you going to play it? And he honestly is living up to that. J.J. Watt is the best defensive end in the NFL right now, and you can at me at that. I'll argue it all day. He is the best defensive end in the NFL. And to the fact that he's not even from Houston, and as soon as he got here, he took Houston as home, and he is all about Houston. Dude, he's just a damn good guy. And on the football field, man, if I was running the ball and I seen J.J. Watt coming to me, I'm not going to lie, I'm going to fall down. I'm going to just be like, don't hit me, bro.
Yeah, but J.J. Watt's cool as fuck. That's like J.J. Watt's like, yeah, he's cool as fuck and everything. He deserves it. The last 2 years he was injured, I felt like, you know, it was getting to that point where he should have, like, retired because I was, like, generally worried about his personal health-wise.
Yeah, he had, like, 3 back surgeries.
Yeah,
or 2 back surgeries.
he had more than that. He had fucking back surgery, shoulder surgery, leg surgery. I think, I don't know. He had a lot of surgeries, though. But simplest fact is, I don't think Clowney sacrificed as much or did as much to deserve any type of money like that. Like he's an all-star player.
And to only be in the league for 4 years, or has he been around for 5? Either way, he's not been in there long enough to be throwing his name in the demand pot.
He hasn't played enough to be thrown into the
right?
pot.
Play a full season, get 15 sacks in a season, get about 40 or 50 tackles, maybe an interception, force a fumble. Come on, force a fumble.
Yeah, the dude needs to play like he was when AJ Watt was hurt.
Yeah.
You play like that, dude. I'll talk to you then. Hell yeah. But you letting JJ Watt outshine you. That dude had how many surgeries already? He's living up to his contract. You're not living up to your demands. As simple as that. People can say that, oh, you don't know shit. You don't play in the NFL. You don't know what they go to. I mean, yeah, it's true. I played high school football. That's it. I could have went to college to play football. I didn't do it. I had personal family reasons. But I know what it takes, in a high school, competitive-wise, what the sacrifices to get up at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, go to the gym, do whatever, meet up to demands. It's a competitive-ass sport, dude. Straight up. And if you ain't delivering the goods, then fuck it. We're gonna move on and find somebody else. Same thing happened to Clowney. Clowney doesn't get with the team, then they just go ahead and trade him off. Somebody else.
That's why Mario Williams is no longer a Texan.
Yeah, exactly. Mario Williams. That's what happened to Mario Williams. Look at Mario Williams now. He's a good pass rusher and all. Did he get a ring? Nope.
He came in overhyped, honestly. He was a good pass rusher, but he didn't lead to anything. And he started demanding all that money, and the Texans were like, all right, cool. You want all this money? Go find it. And he went to Buffalo, and Buffalo regretted it. He didn't do a whole lot in Buffalo, and he only lasted, I want to say, 3 years, and then he got sent down to Miami. And I want to say he's retired now, or he's a free agent.
I don't know. Either way, he had a high ego about him, so I ain't gonna lie. We had that combo with Mario Williams and JJ Watt. That would have been a deadly combo, but I wouldn't want him to want to deal with the guy that's just thought too highly and stuff like that and put himself for the team.
JJ Watt and Clowney would be a good combo if they could get on the same page.
That's what I don't understand. Like, I don't know. I just feel like JJ Watt this was kind of like his comeback year, basically, in my opinion. Like, he was just getting back in the groove of things again. Hopefully next year he'll do better, and if not, that's still good. That's still fine with me because he still delivers results at least. Clowney, on the other hand, I don't know. Like, he hasn't had that breakout year. I mean, besides that one good year he had when JJ Watt was hurt.
And that was above average.
Yeah, like he had like a pick, whatever, and he had some good sacks. He had a good playoff game against the Patriots. Sacks Tom Brady like 2 or 3 times.
I think 2.
Yeah, it's cool. You need to keep doing that.
Yeah, don't just do it when JJ Watt's out.
Yeah, step the fuck up, bro. Like, straight up. That's just point playing period. It don't matter what it is, what you do in life. It's either way. If you don't step it up, then somebody else is gonna find you're gonna get a place. Somebody else gonna do it. So it's in the NFL and real life and everything. But hopefully they can get it figured out though. Hopefully Clowney can see the potential the Texans have in the future if you stay there, and do this and that. Because they have a great future team. If they just stick together and they keep putting the right pieces together. For God fucking sakes, fix that fucking old line, please.
What do you mean we have the best? I can't even say that with a straight face. That O-line is horrible. Watson's gonna die in the next 4 years if they don't fix that O-line.
They signed some free agents. They signed some O-line free agents, but they drafted a guard out of being desperate because the guard that they originally wanted was taken right before them. So that was kind of like a desperate move for them to draft somebody that
making
they can
moves out of desperation are really the worst kind of moves you can make.
Yeah, that's what I always liked about Texans. They draft people that you like, what the fuck are they doing that for? And then like a year or two later, that player they drafted out of nowhere, everybody said it was stupid, came out to be pretty fucking good.
Honestly, that's what happened with JJ Watt. They drafted JJ Watt, and I was pissed. I was like, why?
JJ Watt, did we draft Bouye?
Yeah, we drafted Bouye.
Yeah, Bouye came out of nowhere and did
Kevin
good.
Johnson.
No, fuck that Kevin. I'm not talking about Kevin Johnson.
Unhealthy ass.
No, that's what I got, dude. He started off good. What, like the first 5 games?
His rookie season was good.
He got hurt in the season. He's not playing anymore. Anyway, Kevin Johnson got hurt. After that rookie season, it was done. He ain't doing after that.
Yeah, I think we got rid of him already.
Yeah, he's been traded.
Well, over Quinn, retired.
Yeah, Glover Quinn was the best safety we've ever had besides Tyrann.
Yeah. But we drafted Glover Quinn though.
And Texans draft, like, they always get the best draft steals in the draft. They always do it somehow. But for some reason, they decide to get rid of him.
Build them up for the other team.
They build them up to get rid of them in their prime, or when they still have like gas in the tank left. Like Oren Daniels, got rid of him. Went to the Broncos. Look what he did. He won a fucking ring.
Why did we get rid of Swearinger? Was he had an attitude problem?
Yeah, he had an attitude problem. Plus, he always dropped fouls and everything like that. 5 flags, I think. What was it? AJ Bouye. One thing I would say, some people say that Texas was stupid for letting AJ Bouye go, but dude, that was his first fucking season. Imagine if he was a bust the next season. Everybody was saying the Jaguars are stupid as fuck for signing him. Then.
Yeah, Jaguars, they just got lucky on that.
Like, straight up. And look at them now. Jaguars are falling apart. They're losing the players. That's the fucking right every year.
Yeah, but they're keeping Bouye and Ramsey together.
Okay, cool. Look at what the Jets had Antonio Cromartie and Darrell Rivers in their prime. Look what happened to them. The fuck? He's on the right lane, dude. But I don't know. It's gonna be a tight division here. People keep saying the AFC South's a joke. Be honest with you.
The hardest division in the NFL.
Be honest with you, y'all can fuck off whoever said that shit. What the fucking Patriots division is a joke. They went to they won the division how many years in a row already?
Like 12.
12 years in a fucking row, dude.
Every year Tom Brady's been their starter, they've won.
And they legitimately, that's more years than the Colts won the AFC South division. When Peyton Manning was here, when the whole AFC South was trash.
Yeah. I think at the point when Peyton Manning was quarterback of the Colts, the only team competing was the Titans. They were the only team keeping up with the Colts, and only barely. That's because they had Steve McNair as their quarterback.
I don't know. Either way, I'll say this though: Titans are fucking ass. They can fuck off. I ain't gonna talk about them dudes. My fucking mom loves that team because they used to be the Oilers. Fuck that team.
Mariota's a bust. He's a joke.
Yeah, he's a bust. Yeah, I said it too. He's a bust. Fucking look at that shit. But and who else is it?
The Jaguars.
Jaguars gonna go downhill. Watch. Give Jaguars about 3 years. That team is fucking disassemble. They're gonna go right back to being a fucking rebuild team again.
They went and gave Nick Foles $88 million.
Dude, they're gonna lose Jalen Ramsey in them because Jalen Ramsey don't want a high contract. Watch.
Yeah.
He's gonna want a high ass contract. Tyrants are just gonna keep doing a little bullshit. They're gonna draft another quarterback in the future. Colts. That's really the only team that's really been consistent.
And the only reason they beat us is because we can't fucking cover T.Y. Hilton. And that's because our secondary is ass.
Oh my god, dude. How many?
Mind blown.
Like, dude, how many fucking years? I don't understand. That's another thing that pissed me off about Texas. Why the fuck we got rid of Kareem Jackson for?
Why do we still have Jonathan Joseph?
Like, Jesus Christ. Okay, cool. Jonathan Joseph did his thing back then. But, dude.
You cannot keep up with anybody.
Like, Jesus. He's been in the NFL over 10 years, right?
More than that. He was with the Bengals, I think, for like 7.
Like, bruh. Like, shit, man. How the fuck? Like, I don't. You get rid of Kareem Jackson. That was probably your best corner for the whole year. You're gonna keep Jonathan Joseph, who got burnt the whole day.
Yeah.
In the playoffs, we're talking shit too.
Now I want to go back to Mariota. Now I'm an Eagles fan. Chip Kelly killed that team so that he could draft his quarterback from college, Marcus Mariota. Got rid of Michael Vick. Got rid of LaShawn McCoy. Let Deshaun Jackson walk because he was a gang member. And butchered their fucking defense. Also that he could trade up for like a 3rd pick to hopefully draft Marcus Mariota, who the Titans ended up taking with the 1st pick. Was it the 1st pick? Either way, they drafted Mariota before the Eagles got to the draft. And Mariota's ass. Marcus Mariota, you are ass.
Oh, he had that one run. I But it wasn't all that, really, in my opinion. But what else was I gonna say?
Marcus Mariota got blown out by a Texans team that had a half-ass average defense, and Mariota couldn't score. Mariota even got hurt in that game against the Texans. 57 to 14 was the final score. And I was at that game. Deshaun Watson ran all over everybody, threw the ball as often as he wanted. Titans couldn't get to him. And that's sad because our offensive line is ass.
We got the worst offensive line in the league. That offensive line was basically a throwback year for David Carr, basically. I'm surprised Deshaun Watson doesn't have nightmares and shit at night of him getting tackled.
He probably does.
But
I would.
What was I gonna say? Texas is gonna come this year. Watch. If the fucking O-line works out, dude, I swear to God, if they just don't get Deshaun Watson sacked less than half of what happened last year, dude, fuck it, we're going to AFC South champs. I don't care what
11-5.
We're gonna be AFC South champs. I don't care what anybody says. NFL Noah said we're going 8-8. Fucking bullshit. You're tripping. They're putting too much damn faith in the Jaguars. The Jaguars got that good defense. They had a good defense last year. What happened?
Jaguars defense is overrated.
This is not that. This is not that great. Come on, man.
And
it's not all that. Literally, the Texans got a good defense. You know what the problem with Texans though? They blitz too obviously. All they do is stack the damn lineup, and we're gonna blitz this side. Hopefully, someone will get through. They don't mask anything. Like when they masked it and Tyrann to blitz in those some plays, it worked out a lot of times because they weren't expecting it.
Romeo Crennel lost his touch.
Yeah, I'll say that. He's kind of outdated. I think the defense is outdated. It needs to be updated.
Late 90s, early to mid 2000s, he was a defensive genius. Now the game has evolved and Crennel doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
And please, for God's sakes, Bill O'Brien, do not do that fucking wide receiver screen pass again.
Hell no.
Stop it, please. I see you do that play 3 or 4 times a game. Sometimes more when we're third and long or second and long, and we get negative yardage almost every time I've seen it. I've seen it worked out once or twice.
It gets us nowhere. It only works with Fuller.
And Fuller's hurt. That's another thing that's pissing me off about fucking Fuller. He's a good receiver when he's out there, but goddamn, his legs do not hold up for shit.
He's small. He's fast. He's starting to get better at catching the ball.
I don't know. He's fucking. I don't know. This is crazy. Hopefully it'll work out.
And for y'all to think Nick Foles is going to save the Jaguars, coming from an Eagles fan, Nick Foles is a systematic quarterback who some reason only works well in the Eagles offense. He didn't work out in the Rams because he's not a Peyton Manning or Tom Brady type quarterback. He can't fit any system. He should have stayed as the Eagles quarterback, and they should have traded Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz cannot stay healthy. I like Carson Wentz. I really do. You're a good quarterback, but dude, you cannot stay healthy. Yeah.
I don't know. We just right to our destination. This video's kind of long.
Your destination is on the right.
This video's kind of long, so I might have trimmed down some little shit here and there. But that's kind of a rant about Texans. We're not professionals, we're just fans, and we just want to see the Texans do good. We're tired of being the butt end of the jokes of the playoff.
Making it to the playoffs, but not winning.
Getting blown the fuck out the first round. Chiefs was Texans, 30-0.
God, Brian Hoyer. That wasn't even his fault. That was Bill O'Brien's fault.
Fuck that, dude. That was Brian Hoyer's fault. That was bullshit. That was Brian Hoyer's fault.
Alright, but you threw 4 interceptions in the first half.
Maybe.
Why did he go out there in the second half?
Maybe.
He should have had his jersey.
He had Ryan Mallett as fucking backup, Danny. What the fuck you want him to do? Draw another 4 picks?
They would have tried something else. Damn.
Probably put J.J. Watt the fucking quarterback of that situation. Fuck it.
Let the kicker fucking play quarterback.
Oh no, that's a little Texas rant though. We're fans of them. We love Texans. We love all the players on it. Unless they hold the team back. Looking at you, Davenport.
I was waiting for that. I really was.
Anyways, this video's like 25 minutes long.
Good.
Alright, we're gonna go in here and get a gym. We're gonna pretend like we're better players than Texan players. Because we go to the gym like 3 times a week. Alright, peace YouTube.